Hey ladies, it is your beauty consultant Jessica Holzbach, and I'm so excited to be doing our first ever Wow Brows tutorial. So in our group, Beauty Trends and Tutorials, I'm going to be posting some different live tutorials on a weekly basis. Now today I want to focus in on the #1 trend right now, and it is brows. Right now I don't have my brows on, as in I don't have them filled in, but you can see I do have a good amount of brow hairs, and it's because of an incredible product called Lash and Brow Building Serum, which I'm going to tell you about in just a second. So basically, I'm going to show you two options for filling in your brows. The first option is with our awesome eye definer pencil, and the second is going to be with a mineral eye color. Okay, so we're going to use one of the mineral eye colors to be able to fill in the brows. So brows are really important because they frame your face. Okay, so they frame your eyes, they frame your face, and they just really add a lot to your facial features. So we're going to start with talking about grooming your brows. Okay, so the very first thing is the shape of your brows is very important for having amazing brows. So the first thing I recommend is to either tweeze or get your brows waxed at a local nail salon, or somewhere where they do brows. But there's three things that you want to make sure are your brows have a certain shape. Okay, so the first one, you can take a pen, pencil, or you can even take this is our eye definer brush. We're going to be using this in a minute, and it's like the length of a pencil, so I use this one. You want to make sure the inner like the furthest end doesn't come any closer than this width right here. So on the side of your nose, you're going to want to hold your pencil up and make sure you don't have any hairs on this side of your pencil. Okay, so that's the first place to pluck, right? Or wax. Then the next thing is you're going to want to look at the arch. And so the highest point of your arch should be, if you go right across your iris from the corner of your nose, like this, that should be the highest point. Okay, so you can see that's my highest point there. And then your brows should end at the corner of your eye. So you come from your nose up to the corner of your eye, and then that's where your brows end right there. So that is a great shape for your brows. You can have them shaped at a local salon, or you can tweeze them, but that's super important. So that's the first step, is grooming your brows. The next thing that I recommend is taking a brush like this, the brow definer brush, and actually brushing out your hairs. I always recommend to go up like this, and then you can kind of, tame the top down. If your hairs are too long right here, you can actually clip them, or the nail salon can clip them, but that is going to help with the shape of your brows. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now I will say this brush is amazing. It comes from our Mary Kay brush collection. It comes in this precious little travel bag like this. It has 5 brushes. I'm actually missing our eye crease brush from here, but it is a really awesome brush collection because it actually gives you a spot to keep your makeup if you're traveling. It's got this little pouch where you can put your makeup. I put all of my little tools in here, like my tweezers and eyelash curler and things like that. So this is a great brush collection. It retails for $55, and you get all 5 brushes and the bag, which is a really great deal. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in one eyebrow with our pencil. So this is our brow definer pencil in brunette. Okay, so that's what it looks like. We have it in blonde, we have it in a classic blonde, and we even have a mechanical option if you prefer that. But basically, I'm going to take this, and actually, I think I'm going to sharpen it a little bit so it's a little bit sharper for you guys, so we can sharpen our pencil. And then I'm just going to draw on my brows. Okay, so we're going to start down here. You always want to start on the bottom of your brow, and actually I'm going to use a mirror. I'm going to set a mirror right here so I can see better. Okay, so you start on the bottom to make the shape, and don't worry, we come back and soften the line, but start on the bottom and then you go up, like with the kind of like the grain of your hair. So I go up like this, and just to kind of follow the shape of the brow. Okay, so there we go. All right, how does that look? Look at that. Can you already see a big difference, right? Okay, so Monica, you didn't know we were doing more tutorials. Yeah, because this is for my amazing customer group, girl. So this is the first option, right? I always recommend coming back and doing, softening the line, because I don't like it to look too harsh, so I soften it by doing this, okay? So that's the first option. Now, I always finish up with with our brow gel. So I showed this to you a while ago, but let's see where I can get it. So this is the brow gel. It kind of looks like a mini mascara wand, and then you literally just kind of apply it like that, okay? Oopsies. And so this is like hairspray for your eyebrows. I mean, this will keep your eyebrows in place. Like, they will not move once you have this on. It's amazing, okay? So that is a $10 product, brow gel. Amazing. So look, we've got one brow on this side. The next option we're gonna do is the mineral color. So I'm actually gonna apply the first product, which is the eye primer. Okay, now this I recommend putting on underneath your eyeshadow. And so you put it on underneath your eyeshadow and it actually intensifies the color and it holds it on longer, okay? So we're actually gonna bring this up into the eyebrows. Now I didn't put it on the eyebrows earlier today because I wasn't doing my brows. Now it looks white when you first apply it, but it does dry. Yes, that's right, Monica. You can always learn something new or share with your customers. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of apply it there. This is gonna help. I'm going to give it a second to dry this. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you want to see more tutorials of? What kind of things would you like to see? I've done smoky eye tutorials. We've done a conceal and correct with our under eye corrector. We did masking. There's a lot of great things. We can even do lash tutorials. So type below, even if you're watching this later, I want to know what kind of tutorials you would like to see, since I'll be doing these weekly starting today. So now that I've got that eye primer in my brows, I'm just gonna kind of shape them again. And then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna take this color right here. This is called Driftwood. Now there's a lot of different browns. One of them is hazelnut. Then we also have espresso. So hazelnut's a little bit lighter brown and espresso is darker. We even have coal, if you have, which is this black one right here, if you've got really like jet black eyebrows. But it is always best to go with a shade a little bit lighter than your eyebrows because you don't want it to be too intense, right? So this isn't like a huge difference, but it's enough to like make a difference and frame the face. So I'm gonna put on the tip of this brush, I'm gonna put our Driftwood, okay? So I just kind of place it on the brush, and then I'm gonna put my mirror back up here so I can see better. Okay, and then I'm just gonna literally come right here from the bottom again and start filling in my brows. This is a little bit of a softer look. It's also good for just kind of filling in if you don't need to shape your brows as much. The pencil can really help you shape your brows more, but this is really just best for kind of filling in. And it's a little bit softer. Okay, so you can see this is my brows with a mineral eye color, and then this is my brows with the pencil, and it looks like I have a little spot there that I missed. I'm going to come back to it. Here we go. So voila, that is my wow brows. What do y'all think about that, huh? So just in review, I used the eye definer brush from our brush collection. I used the brow pencil and brow gel for this eye. I used our mineral eye color and our eye definer brush for this eye, and also the eye primer to help it stay on longer throughout the day. And so there's one supplement I want to share with you, and that is our lash and brow building serum. Now if you don't have brows like mine are already pretty filled in, it's because I use an amazing product called Mary Kay Lash and Brow Building Serum, okay? This serum is incredible. What you do is you apply it to the base of your lashes, just on the top lash, every night before you go to bed. And I'm sorry, and also on your brows. It's a lash and brow building serum. This is how I filled my brows in after I went like through extreme over plucking. And so you literally just go with the grain of the hair on both brows and then the top of both lashes if you want to thicken your lashes or grow them longer. And then you sleep in it every night. Now you do have to do it daily in order to see the results, right? So every night before you go to bed, one thing that you could do is you can actually attach this tube to your toothbrush so that you don't forget to do it. And so you can like literally just, you know, undo it, apply it, and then put it back, and you've got it right there on your toothbrush so you never forget to do it. But after 30 days of using this, you are going to notice a huge difference in your lashes and brows. It is incredible the results that you'll see. And of course, all of our products have 100% satisfaction guarantee, so If you're not satisfied with the results or you don't see a difference in your brows, then you can return it to me at no cost to you. So this product retails for $36. I think I accidentally typed $38 on the description, but it's only $36, $2 less than I said it was, and it really is amazing. So I hope that you learned something new, and let me know what kind of tutorials you want to see in the future. Bye, y'all.